Hi everyone, Valery Molone here again with we create a program that 30 step to success. So this is, I believe, is my third video. I asked you guys to ask me a question in my social media and I will answer you guys. For those of you who don't know me, I am Valery Molone. I'm a life coach and motivational speaker. So we take questions from all my followers and then I share my life experience and my professional experience with them. Hopefully they will apply it if they need and they can improve their life as I did. And if I can help anybody out there, that would be great. That's why we created this program and that's why we created this videos so you guys can see it and ask me a question. So the question, and by the way, before I get to the question, I just want to say one thing that we just started this. I just started creating my website and my social media. We got unbelievable response from everybody, which I'm very grateful for. And we got some great people that I'm talking to and following us, and we are in contact. And I made a lot of good friends through that. And clients. But there's a story that I'm going to tell you that it's kind of like I wanted to tell people to hear this story because it kind of related to this question, but at the same time, it's like my own experience that I experienced with social media. So a couple of weeks ago, I posted this quote on LinkedIn. And it was something about stress because I'm a stress management life coach. And it was about stress. And one of the followers in Lincoln must have read my quote and respond back to that and it left a comment. But the comment, well, first of all, was like a 2 paragraph. It was 2 paragraph comment on thing, and he kind of like it wasn't like an opinion because obviously it was a motivational quote. It wasn't his opinion. He just literally attacked me and he told me as a story of his life, which was how he went to Afghanistan and he got shot in the arm there, and he's a cop, and he came back over here and he got hit by a car. Somebody was texting and driving and he got hit by a car. He broke his 5 ribs and legs. I very sympathize with this story. What I did not like about what he did was he started a sentence, "For your information, I've been through this," and he ended the paragraph saying that you don't know nothing about a stress. And I thought that was kind of rude to leave a comment to somebody like that because apparently he doesn't know me. So I asked a question, did you look at my profile? Is there something that you saw that made you think that I don't know nothing about a stress, or why am I doing this? I asked him a question. So he didn't answer. So I wrote a paragraph and told him about my background, that why I chose to become a life coach and why I'm doing this and why am I helping people with their stress in life, and why I ask people a question and giving them my stories, telling them my stories, my experience, my technique and tool that I used in my own personal life and my clients that make them or make myself better person or be successful, because I consider myself successful. If you guys don't know who I am, I made a first video and I introduced myself and my stories on that video, so you can watch it. But I came from a very, 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 very rough childhood and a young adulthood, and I've been through all of it. I've been through everything you can think of, a whole 9 yards. I'm not going to talk about that in this video, but there's very little that you're going to tell me that I have not done it or if I not heard it before. I travel around the world. I've studied human behavior. So when he left that kind of comment, I wrote it back and I told him what I did and what I've been through in my life. And his response to that 2 weeks later was, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Are you okay?" So I just want to put that out there. In today's digital world, we go to people's social media. Please don't leave a comment that if you don't know the person. You can't please everybody. I keep mentioning this in my videos. You cannot please everybody. There are going to be people that are going to like you and there are people that are not going to like you. And we have a choice. If you don't like somebody's social media, don't follow them. If you don't like the video, don't watch it. But don't go out of your way and be rude and obnoxious and leave a comment just because you feel some type of way. So I thought that was really rude of him to do. And a lot of people do that, and there's the cyber bullies. They go out of their way, they watch a video, or they go to your social media, they read something and they leave a comment that is like really doesn't feel, like any purpose. It doesn't serve any purpose. Why would you go out of your way and to be mean to somebody? Everybody is special in their own way. They work, they put something out there. If you like it, if you learn something from it, if you get some benefit from it, that's good. If you don't, just go to the next page, go to somebody else's, do something that you like. You don't have to watch it, you don't have to follow it, you don't have to respond back. And a lot of people misunderstand that, or I don't know why they do it. I don't know, because I don't. If I don't see something that I don't like, I just go to another page. And if I do see something that I like, I leave a comment. My grandma always used to say, if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. Why do you go out of your way to do that? Anyway, so that was a little story that I wanted to tell you guys, because people out there do stuff like that. And we're doing this thing that we asking people a question, that if you have any question, please ask me. Go to my social media. The link is somewhere over here. And I'll be gladly to answer your questions. And like, again, I said, if you want to know who I am and why am I doing this, I made a video about myself to introduce myself and tell you guys where I got all my experience, and not only for my own life, but working with a lot of people all around the world. So I got a question from Twitter. Somebody asked me if I have any regret in my life. So the reason I told that story is kind of related to that, because when we're young, we make a lot of stupid mistakes. And everybody makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect. And God knows I made a lot of mistakes. And my mistake was not only because I was very immature, and in another word, stupid. I just made mistakes because the situation that I was in, I didn't have anybody to tell me how to live the life or give me some sort of direction in any way. I didn't have a mentor. I didn't grow up with family. I was in a foster home, and I kind of learned everything on my own from the very young age, from age of 9 up to now. I kind of, whatever I did in my life, I just made a choice. I did it, and if I made a mistake, the only thing that I can say that I learned from it, I always was aware of it, that if I did make a mistake, I always learn from it. So to answer the question, do I have any regret? No, I don't. I do not have any regret, because when you are in a certain age or a certain situation and you make a decision to do something, the consequences is reflecting on at the time the way you feel. So if you feel that that's the right thing you're doing, you really don't know. And that's why you're doing it in the first place. So that's why I don't believe in regret. I tell you what I have. One regret that I have is that I don't think it's a regret, but I think I wish I had somebody that would tell me things that I know now, and I would listen to them and I would apply it to my life. It would have saved me from losing a lot of money, losing a lot of friends, and making this a stupid mistake in life. So that I wish I had. I wish I didn't. This is the reason why I became a life coach. This is the reason I'm making this video, is that if somebody out there that don't have anybody, you can't change everything about your life. You can be in a relationship and get a divorce, or you can break up, or you can make up, or you can change your car, you can change your house, you can change your hair color, you can change your body. In today's society, you can even change your look. But you cannot change the amount of time that you wasted, that you're special, that you have some talent, and that you want to do something, and you wasted the time and didn't do it because you thought you couldn't. And I wish somebody would tell me that at a young age. I would definitely take that advice and apply it in my life. Life is beautiful. We have a lot of time. It's just that we waste a lot of it. And I say this all the time. Don't waste your time. I don't care what age you are. If you want to do something in your life, just do it. Just do it. Don't waste any time. Don't let your fear or people around you stopping you to accomplish the goal that you have. So I don't have any regret, but I do wish that I would have somebody to mentor me, to taught me, to tell me at least a little bit about life. And that's the reason I am doing what I'm doing right now, because there's a lot of young adults out there. There's even adults that are like wasting a lot of time. They're wasting a lot of time, and they're not going after their dream. They're not making goal because they're stuck in some sort of situation. It could be anything. And believe me, if I can do it, you can do it. And my stories are so not just like, oh, my mother and father got divorced and I did this. It's very dramatic stories that sometimes I can't even say it on the videos. But I'm going to write a book about it for people to read it. And you can come out of any situation if you want it bad enough. It's how bad you want it. And if you want it, it will happen. All you have to do is make a decision. Don't worry about how it's going to happen. That will happen. And just stick with it and believe in yourself, and give yourself a time. Take small steps and go for it. So I don't have regret. Nobody should have regret. If you've done something that you don't like, or if you've done something that you say to yourself, I wish I would have done it differently, you can't change the past, but you can always learn from your mistake. And I know that I have learned a lot from my mistakes and got me to where I am now and who I am now. And I have no regret for that. Every successful people in the world, that if you read their story, one way or another, they always went through a lot in life to get where they are now. I'm sure they made a lot of mistakes, but you have to put the work in it. You have to work, and you have to understand that everything happened for a reason. There was a reason that something happened. At the moment, you might not gonna know why, but later on, you're gonna say, "Oh, this is why." So whatever I went through in my life made me a better person, a stronger, and to realize that I have a purpose over here. I just don't want to think about myself all the time anymore. I think about other people, and I went out there and I tried to help people, and I tried to do as much as possible, because that's what makes us a human. And so regret, no, I don't think anybody should have a regret, because regret is something that is really bad, that you say, why do I do it, and kind of linger it to your future. Mistake, yes. Mistake, people make a lot of mistake, and learn from your mistake and move on. Make sure that you don't make the same mistake over and over again. And that's my answer to that. So I hope I helped you guys with that answer. Please follow us in our social media, and ask me any question that you have. Ask me, and I'll be gladly to answer you guys. Today is our 4th day, and I'm very excited about this. We get a lot of good questions, a lot of support, and I really want to thank those people that are writing us questions and are supporting us, and taking this journey with me. And I just want to thank everybody. I hope everybody had a wonderful holidays and Happy New Year ahead of time for everybody. And I'll see you guys soon. So please follow me in my social media, and leave a comment below, and subscribe to my channel if you like. If you don't, that's okay too. So see you guys soon. Have a wonderful night. Bye.